Kelli here. So, as I'm starting to film this little portion of the video, it's actually January 12th? January 13th. Uh-oh, I should have checked the date. It's Saturday, and it's freezing. So, it's actually, gonna bounce between 5 degrees above 0 Fahrenheit and 5 degrees below 0 Fahrenheit. And with the wind chill, they're calling for it to feel like it's probably negative 20, 30, I don't know what. When you get to a certain point, it's just cold. So I'm staying inside today, but the rest of this video is actually from last week when it was more like 37, 38 in the low 40s. So it was windy. I apologize for the sound. I haven't quite figured out how to not pick up the wind. So, and actually right now you're probably picking up the wind because these windows sound about like they're about to be shattered because that's the north side right there and it's coming down from the north, so that's why it's so cold. So today I am staying nice and snug warm in my sewing room here, but last week we were actually outside working on a project. So we'll get to that in just a minute. In fact, the beginning of the next portion of the video was very choppy because I'd forgotten to grab the camera. So I may just do away with that little bit and go straight to the outside project. But anyhow, today I'm going to be working on finishing my Christmas candy dish quilt. And then I'm actually going to start my evergreen. It was a Fat Quarter Shop mystery quilt along this summer, and I never did the mystery part of it, but when it got to the end I really liked the quilt, so I want to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to work on finishing this, work on doing that, and next thing this weekend we'll be making some bags, project bags. Sorry, I was trying to think of the word project. Gonna make up some project bags for kitting up some cross stitch. So I've got some Lori Holt bags here from several years ago that I just never got made up. So yeah, mostly that's what I'm going to be doing inside. And so now I'm going to take you to the rest of the video, which is to do a little bit of an intro on it. I had said something to my dad, probably late fall, about I was thinking back to when he made a wishing well for my grandma years and years ago, my mom's mom, years and years ago, and I was saying how neat that would be. And so he decided that was going to be his winter project, but his winter project actually got done shortly after Thanksgiving, and so like between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and so it was sitting in the garage, and we were going to maybe wait till spring to put it out, but decided to go ahead and do that because I actually have another project that he's working on for me, of an old dresser that he's sanded down and we're repainting. He's repainting, actually. I was going to say we're repainting, but I think he might get it done before I ever get out there again. So anyhow, but yeah, the rest of this video is us putting the wishing well together outside. So I hope you're all staying warm and cozy and enjoy this little bit of video and know that it was fairly nice last week and it'll be nice again. Hope very soon. So I almost forgot the other bit that I needed to say. So I actually had to re-pick the winner for my latest giveaway, and that was a Scrappy Bundles and a Civil War book, I believe, or a book of Civil War quilts. And so that the winner is Sweet Caroline. So if you will contact me, email me at thefarmonhighwayj@gmail.com and let me know your address and I'll get that mailed out to you. So when we take it all apart, which is not really as hard as it sounds, because
no, it's
just in pieces. And then when we reset it, we just gotta be careful. Okay, I can do that.
And we can either carry them out there or you could actually roll them.
Yeah.
If two of us would probably just as
Carry it.
far ahead to pick up a side and carry it.
All right. Well, that was almost a tragedy forgetting to bring the camera out here. Everybody wants to see what Dad's doing. I should do a little video of us getting all bundled up to take this outside. Should we go look at the spot first? Take a little bit over there. Whatever's gonna be out of your way. Or my way. I take the other side. Is it just 4x4? Look who's coming to help. Here she goes. Yeah, I can roll it over there. There's a little thing called need to level it up. I forgot the shovel. Yep, tell him to wait for me. It's like being back in school, isn't it? I said it's like being back in school playing with tires, isn't it?
Reminds me of when we went to that woolen mill.
Yeah.
And the kids were trying to roll that up.
Cooler than I thought. These points are not lined up, right? Not lined up. there, and actually, at some point I should just undo this screw and take this off, but I'm not going to make it. Alright, I'll go get the next one. We're going to have quite a bit of trimming this spring.
Yeah. I might be looking at a handheld forward again.
Well, some of these take back a ways and it'll be fine. Yeah, even though it's cold and windy, it's probably better we did this today than wait till spring.
It would have been
Sloshy,
awful wet.
muddy, and windy.
As you can see, if you paid attention to this one, I had to cheat.
Yeah. It's okay, I cheat all the time.
Put a,
Yeah.
we'll put that to the back.
I'd say that was on the back side, I think. And then, does this one line up or?
No, it
Nope.
should turn.
So, do we want to do this way? I guess the back would be so we don't see it from the window, right? That's the real back.
I'm going to try to get a couple in here too.
Okay. I'm going to try to get rid of this grass. One thing in spring when we clean up from the weeping willow, we don't necessarily have to take it over to the fire pit. Throw it over the fence. No, I just was thinking all of a sudden, like, I could just be taking all these little pieces and toss them right here.
Yeah.
Left out here because it's probably dead. This will be nice. It'll be a wishing well behind, out here for me and Mom behind a Karen azalea for Mom. And the lilac for me. right in my own way.
Look this way.
Wait, how are we gonna face the roof?
Well, it's got a pass here to here.
So that it, like this direction or like this direction?
Here, like this direction.
This direction.
Yeah, the upright.
Yeah, so the uprights go straight on here, and hopefully. I guess I would. Weird. Well, I might need a minute. I want it going that way from the road, but I want it going that way from the window too. Can't have both. So I need to fit. Hang on. So basically, from the window, we'll look at the one side. Do. I don't know which I like better. Okay, if you look at it from the side, you'd be able to see the bucket more, do you think? No.
No, you can see it more if you're looking at it from the road. We could bring it out here and set it.
Set it and take a look, just not the roof, but the, well, I mean, we can bring the roof out too, but we could bring the
uprights
side uprights out and take a look at it and
Give
see.
me a couple screws.
Okay. Ooh, there I go, killing the plants I said we didn't destroy. Yep. Here, let's do this. Although, maybe I should close it.
Well, but I want two of them. So I'm going to set it down because I don't want to knock it off.
That's what I'm like, I don't think we'd get them now.
Take this all apart.
No, I'd be out here with one of those magnetic things going, stir the pot, get them all. I've got a couple of them in my sewing room, so.
2, 3.
Alright, I'm going to go get inside. Look who's causing trouble.
Huh?
Look who's causing trouble.
I thought you were getting the sides.
I was. And somebody's causing trouble, and she said, I want to be in the video. Yeah. See, I want to go out with Dad.
Put her in here.
Oh. She goes, I know how to get out, Dad. Yeah. You know how to get out, don't you? It's amazing. That noise doesn't bother her a bit. Are you deaf? Said, no, I just hang around by the garage and in the garage, and I know that noise. I know it's Dad.
Okay, I'll go get the side. You take care of it.
Well, I'll go help Dad get the sides. You investigate, okay? Yeah. She is investigating. I told you she would. If I go down there, I just have to crawl back up, don't I? Just won't come around it. versus going sideways and seeing it more from the window. I honestly don't know.
Sorry, we didn't like it. Come out,
Redo it.
cruise out of here and turn it around.
Yeah. I just hate to do it twice. What, better now than with the roof's on?
Here, Senator, yeah.
A little bit toward you. All right. One more thing to do and then hot chocolate and marshmallows, right?
Yeah. Try it. Oh. So are mine.
Probably take them off and deal with the splinters.
There you go.
All right. Who would have thought stacks full of 2x4s would be heavy? See, that's going to be about as good as. Now the only problem is. There we go. Quite go through the other. There.
I could put
Go
another
just an eighth of an inch further.
out flush.
Not quite. There, that's good. Is that the stopper?
Yeah.
Right. Alright, now we gotta grab the bucket.
Yep. The bucket's sitting in there if you want to grab it. I'll screw this top in.
Put the top on and oh yeah, that looks nice. I gotta look at it in the camera.
Huh?
Gotta look at it in the camera. Except now you'd be looking in the sun. Ooh. Uh-oh, what'd you do?
Got out of juice.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I am. Get it low.
Did you just have this knotted on here?
Yeah, I did it. thinking about it this morning. I was going to say, you could fill it up with rock about halfway.
I know, and then
Dirt.
that's what I was kind of thinking, that rock pile over there. I could literally
Drop it in there.
drop it in there. I'll take the level out. It's neat. I like it. And then you put the stopper on. Awesome. Yeah, we'll have to see how much I water over here. Maybe I will bring a geranium or something.
Okay, I get another battery.
Which I should water over here. There are plants in here. So eventually this spring I'm going to put more mulch in front of the arbor and along and on the sides of the willow tree. And I'll have a little bench out here and it'd be really cute. But yeah, the wishing well is kind of right in the spot that we can see from the window. So it's going to be really nice. You gotta torch some more? Oh yeah, we raised up the 2x4s holding up the roof, and so he's gotta torch some more there at the very bottom of those. But yeah, the bird bath won't stay there. It'll get moved out into the mulch that we put around the willow tree this spring. But eventually that arbor hopefully will have some, it's got 2 roses on either side, so a rose on either side. So hopefully eventually it'll have some climbing roses on that. And then it'll be really pretty. It's already really pretty, but it'll be prettier. Or at least I think it is anyhow. And I love it because I barely even mentioned, I think we were talking last fall about an old wishing well that my grandma had that my dad did for my grandma. And I mentioned about some of the scrap that we'd had left from the chicken coop and some other scrap that we had around the 2x4s, and he just came up with this idea, and of course he put a couple 4x4s in there too to make it taller, and treated 4x4s on the bottom so it'll hopefully not rot out very soon. And just kind of, it was going to be his whole winter project, but he got it done well before Christmas, and so it's been sitting in the storage shed, or in the workshop. And I said something the other day about maybe trying to get it out today, so that, because we both have a couple other projects that we want to do this winter that we needed some room for. So it's kind of cold and windy, but it's not too bad, and it's probably better than a extremely muddy April windy day. So, alright, well, I think we're going to sign off here. I might come back with a little bit more of an ending, but I think we'll sign off. So thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you with a new video next week. I was going to say, are you trying to fall in there again? I really do wish I had a winter plant to bring out, but You know what? I do know what I can bring out. I know what I can bring out. I didn't know if there was actually soil in it. But I was just going to take the container and put artificial flowers in it now. I was going to say, there you go. Flying away.
Now my one farm video, he'd come by and he'd say, "Are you okay?
Yep.
Are you okay?"
Are you alive? And I should say, did you enjoy the ride? There, now we look like we're all decorated for Christmas. A pretty good view from the workshop even.
Uh-huh.
Yay! If only the windows were clean.
Yeah.
I don't think the bucket looks too bad for just being plopped in there. Would have been better at Thanksgiving.